Hello guys, it's me INKIE, and today we're witnessing a really amazing show. Really amazing. The results is also very interesting with this show. To my taste, this show I can rank easily top 1, but there's one big but in this show. And of course I will tell you about it later at the end of the video when I will reveal my notes regarding his performance. And today we're having Antrix, also from Germany. Oh my days, this is very interesting show, very interesting. I'll just click play and we'll watch it together.
Can I get a big round of applause? Make some noise for Antrix!
Hit him with the glitch.
Now I'm gonna ask you, because we said this at the very beginning, you get as hype as we agreed to, so let's try this again. Make some noise for Antrix, give it up for him, come on!
アントリックスのために声をお願いします。
Antrix from Germany, you already know what to do. I say the 3, you say the 2 and the 1. GBB 23, Tokyo, in 3!
さあ、せい。
I like how lights fit his intro. It instantly sound good, like boom, it's good. Yeah, and his setup is laptop Ableton with Launchpad and Kai APC40 MK2.
It's our fate, no we should break, no we should drown. Somebody told me about words they can't collide. We shouldn't wait, but I know we should fight.
Slowing down.
I lost my senses. Keep going further. See what I can do. I'm on my way. You can't deny it. We should be falling. Look in my eyes. You call my
I'm really interested in what he's doing in the mic right now. Like, what sound he's sending to the mic right now. This is just insane. Okay, now I get what he's doing. I think he's doing this sound to his mic. Like a DJ, but with a mic. This is so interesting. I like where we evolving with all of this like crazy stuff people are doing right now. Where it's going to? What the end game of all of that? That's very interesting.
Look in my life. Someday the things will be found that we keep haunting in the darkness when we drown. In all these souls, in all these souls, I lost my soul.
Antrix from Germany. One more round of applause. Give it up.
大きな声援お願いします。
Wow, this was very intense show. It's like unbelievably good, I must say. On the video, of course. I remember there was something like in a mix in a live situation, something with bass, but I will wheel my notes just in a moment. So this one I think will be very controversial battle in terms of results. It's not even battle because they're not face to face, like in scores, like in the final scores. So yeah, let's jump to my notes and we will see what I wrote there when I was on a live event. Antrix took for me 4th place. And yeah, my notes, almost no voice, some parts too much bass, as I told, yeah, some bass is too much forward, and you can hear in the middle part or a bit further in his performance, the bass is too loud, and snare is not punching through too much. Maybe more side chain will help this. Beat is not beatbox. This is the thing right now. There is a, you know, all participants was informed that if they using less voice, there's a special column which is deducting points from your performance if there is less voice. To my ear, of course, I could be wrong because nowadays you can do a lot of stuff, especially with laptop. Birdman is pretty great example. But even with the Birdman sounds, you can hear that he's doing beatboxing there. It's very hard to realize if you're not beatboxer. But me as a beatboxer, I can distinct, for example, Birdman sounds being so processed and still hear that they originally come from his mouth. This one, I can't tell that. They sound like produced samples or, for example, drum machine synthesizing them live, like playing back the sequences. Because let's go back to the video and have a look how he recorded his stuff. I'm really curious. So yeah, he's not recording the sound. He did it with a voice trigger. You can see that he placed his mic to his mouth and removed it immediately, but sound is still evolving. Take a look again. And it's still evolving. He did something. It's really hard to tell because it's dark there. And it was not possible to see during the live because I was far away behind all crowd there. You know, the performance was looking very tiny because they're far, like, I don't know, 50 meters away from me or something. And it's very dark. I can tell probably... Maybe he's recording drums here, but also it could be sample, you know, voice samples like for synthesizers. Okay, now he's not touching his microphone. And sound still evolving. Some beeps left, right here. Yeah, and I can see that his session on Ableton is running, and he has some clips there. But yeah, it's really hard to tell what exactly is happening there. He triggered something with this pad, or maybe he recorded the voice sample like high pitched, like you know, falsetto. So it could be, you know, he switched a preset for different scenes or switched a scene inside Ableton to trigger these transitions to different vocals. It could be anything because inside Ableton, it's like you could do anything. It's like impossible to tell, especially during the live when you're far away from a performer, lights is a dim, and it's like almost impossible to tell what is happening there. And drums. There's one snare, like I mean a type of a snare, in the drum and bass section. Then this is the sample I was telling that maybe he recorded this in the beginning, this high pitch, because this, I can't mimic because it's sampled, like dun dun dun, he's playing, is definitely his voice. It's 100%. This is the voice, and yes. And by how precisely he has all his transitions, all of his stuff measured, it's like strictly perfect to the grid. I can tell this is all pre-programmed like entirely. He like doing minimal amount of tweaks there. Yeah, and getting back to the drums. Now, this is not a snare, this is a clap. It's completely different snare sound. And I haven't seen that he re-recorded anything else. Maybe he changed the preset so it sounds like a clap. Or maybe he launched the sequence with his voice trigger in the beginning and it's still just rolling during his session inside Ableton. And just changing presets or samples according his composition he wrote on the software. And again, snare in the background is now an actual snare, not a clap. Take a listen. Clap. Snare. Here is kind of mix between clap and snare or another type of sound, but it could be like a from previous build-up, but just tweaked a bit. So still, during his full set, I can see that there is not too much happening with his voice. And I would really like to know, maybe he'll reveal one day what he did there, but it sounds like it is not his voice. And I was not only the one who was thinking about that. Then, yeah, here's the part he's doing with the mic with the hand scratch. It's obviously his voice. And again, the snare, like from a drum and bass part, is back here in a dubstep part. He actually could record possibly 4 different snares in one kick in the beginning when it was dark. Maybe it is like that. Again, another type of a snare. It's like at minimum 4 different types of snares there, or maybe 5. So yeah, this is why, you know, in my table, I remember when I was placing the scores about, you know, across all criteria for him, he was getting like 1st to 2nd place in all criteria because of sound quality, how he performed, how structured everything. But he was getting minimum points for the criteria with where you're supposed to use your voice. This is how it worked for me. And I know it could be strange, but it is what it is. And I really enjoyed the show. As I said in the beginning, I think this is my top 1 of the night, easily. Maybe, yeah, actually, maybe you have a solution about this topic, because inside looping community is this topic like what is voice sourced, what is voice triggered, is very controversial all the time. Let me actually explain you what is voice source and voice trigger, because maybe not everyone know, maybe someone who is outside beatbox community, especially looping community, is not familiar with what is it. First of all, I have a 1 hour long video, like a documentary about this topic. If you're really interested where it came from, why it's like that, and everything, you can go and watch it. I will paste the link in the description so you can take a look. But shortly speaking about it, voice trigger is basically your microphone, and any sound input to your microphone is acting like a switch, like on, off. And if you do, it could launch the whole track plain without any other sound from your mouth. So for example, for instance, in the beginning, you remember he did something, put away microphone. He could do that. It's called voice triggered. Or another thing is voice sourced, where your actual vocal cords, your voice or your sounds from your lips is going through your mic and going through the chain of effects, and then it gives the sound. This is what voice sourced and voice triggered. But there's a small trick hidden between these two, terms. Could be a delay, which is voice sourced, but delay with infinity feedback is producing constant line of a sound. So if you do, it could roll like continuously and go through the chain of effects and do basically the same as voice triggered. So it's very, sketchy area, and you basically can't define what is what. So this is how it works. And I know that this decision was made to avoid this because it's beatbox competition in the first place, and it's supposed to have beatbox there, some voice technique, some drums from your voice, from your lips, and from your mouth, from your body. And yeah, it is how it is, guys. So maybe you have a solution or ideas how to optimize this, because I can understand that since 2019 the huge amount of looping artists evolved to this situation where they're using voice triggers, voice source stuff, and if you basically restrict it in one single minute, all of that, they are all gone because you've been doing something for many years, you adapt it for your workflow, and it's kind of standard nowadays, and in one moment you're not allowed to use this on the battles, for example, to perform in GBB. So this is very thin ice which should be managed, and it's very difficult to manage these situations with all these criteria and all this controversial stuff about voice source, voice trigger. So if you have any ideas how to solve or maybe adapt or improve this situation with all this gray area, you can leave a comment. Maybe it's an interesting point to discuss, and we'll see each other in the next video. See you.